Hey guys, Appalachian Knife Review back with a new video. I have not put out any videos for a while. I did put out one the other day, but prior to that it had been a while. I was trying to decide on how I want to handle things. I was putting my knife videos on my outdoors channel, and we're going to streamline stuff, and all my knife reviews are going to go on the Appalachian Knife Review channel. So I've got some catching up to do. Bunch of new knives, and yeah, let's get into it. So this one today is going to be the Petrified Fish. It is listed as the PFP01. It has K110 steel. It's got blue micarta, and let's get into it. So the first thing I want you to see, if you guys have seen any of my videos, I've got some pretty big hands. Just to show you all, I mean, like 9-inch span across my hand. So I do have some pretty big hands. Just looking at this knife, I think this knife looks fantastic. Now, I will tell you one of the things since I've owned it, I bought this in January. So I've had it for not quite 2 months, and I haven't carried it a whole lot. When I got it, I knew that it had the top flipper, which sometimes, now you guys can go ahead and laugh at me if you want. I am not very good using these front top flippers. Well, and of course that time I did it just perfect. The knife, to me, I think this is a fantastic knife. And for what I paid for this knife, I mean, this is a sub $50 knife that you can get on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. It does show you the blade steel is K110, and it is the PFP 01 Beluga. And like I said, this just, man, this feels like a fantastic knife. If you are okay with this top flipper, yeah, see, sometimes I can get it just fine, and sometimes I don't. If the Beluga had a button lock, or not a button lock, I'm sorry, if it had a thumb stud, it would be absolutely one of my favorite knives. It looks great. It feels great. Deep carry pocket clip. If you look, it does appear that it could be reversible. You've got two little screws that are inset. I don't know if you can see that on camera. They do not stick up out of the micarta. They are down in there. But I assume you could pop these screws out, pop these out, and flip it around. Again, it looks fantastic. I just think it's a really, really pretty knife. It does have some kind of logo. See if we can get that zoomed in there for you. Now let me show you guys what you come to these videos for. So your overall length is right at about 8 1/8, 8 1/4 maybe. Your cutting edge is right at about 3.5 inches. As far as in your pocket, you're looking at a little over, not maybe quite, with the pocket clip, it's definitely more than 3/4 of an inch. But it's not quite, or not 3/4, 1/4 rather, almost a half. It does have a liner lock. And that knife is centered up pretty good. I think Petrified Fish, this is my very first Petrified Fish knife. This will not be my last. This is something that I definitely see myself ordering more of. I just kind of need to stay away from these top flippers. But absolutely fantastic. Love the way this knife looks. Love the way the knife feels. And yeah, tell me down in the comments, if you own a Petrified Fish, tell me which one I should get next. This is the very first one I've ever owned, and I do plan on buying more. If you watch my channel long enough, you guys know that I have everything from $20 Sativia knives up to, you know, a couple $100. I think the most expensive knife I own is one of my Spydercos, or maybe my Osborne. I believe those are probably my most expensive knives, but I have a little bit, I love them all. Obviously with the cheaper knives, I can buy a whole lot more of them than I can buy, you know, the more expensive knives. And I just really, 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 really love knives. So one day I'm going to do a video to show you guys my whole collection of folding knives. I may sprinkle in a little of the of the fixed blade stuff, but mostly it'll be my folding knives. So down in the comments, let me know which petrified fish knife should I get next. Hope to see you guys in the next video.